Okay, welcome back to the suffering. It's been a minute, but we're back in Enigma of Fear. Now, let me be honest. I don't play a lot of horror games, but because this is an indie game, I assumed it would be short. You know, like walk into a house, get scared, leave, credits roll in 2 hours. But no, I feel like I'm not even halfway through. But that's okay, I like it. So now you're watching me playing as Verity again, getting into the house. Well, if you remember, last time we saw my dad Verity getting dragged away in chains. Well, I tried to peek off from there, but well, we only know two codes, right? Mia's timeline and Verity's timeline. Since I ended up playing with the dead, I input the dead code again, and as you can see, therefore I had to do all these things once more.
I didn't. Please.
Well, I mean, at least it's cool, I know. But since this is such a waste of time, I'm gonna fast forward it to the end of the battle. For you guys. Winning the boss for the second time wasn't that hard. And also, after re-clearing the boss, my brain finally remembered this cussing. Verity was dragged through a secret door in that wall. And so, if Dad got dragged through there, maybe Mia needs to go there too. Ha! I mean, that realization was late. Way too late. But it still came to my mind. So I switched back to Mia. It was the same old hallway, same old path. So reaching to that exact spot wasn't hard at all. And here. Yep, and voila. Look at that! The wallpaper rips away, revealing the sexy secret door underneath. And Mia says, wait, how did I know this was here? Because I knew, Mia. Because we're connected. Also because I saw your dad get kidnapped 5 minutes ago. Honestly though? Well, I mean, that is some top tier direction. The way the two timelines connect to solve the puzzle. I love that. And after coming in, I see this weird symbol drawn on the wall, which wasn't a very good sign. That meant that something more secret and more grand and more dark happened in this underground place. Yep, I wanted to quit. But I started to get in. Because that's what a gamer should do, right? And since I was getting into a whole new place, I was, of course, getting ready to face a fresh new lot of enemies. And there you go, the first one. And I mean, seriously, the control should be better. I mean, the sprint button, why is it a toggle? Who prefers toggle sprint over a hold sprint? I want to hold shift to run for my life and let go to stop. Anyways, that's a minor control thing. Okay, so I found another document. Underground spiral castle. So it seemed like Verity, Sophia, Callisto, they were like the trio, the top trio of the team. And there were other places too. Spiral Castle. Yeah. And judging by the state of the place, and also by the fact that we haven't met anyone yet, other than my dad and Callisto from other timeline, I think everyone is dead. Except for my dad, because he was chained. A little bit kinky, but also a little concerning. Yep, so after noticing another monster, I just wanted to figure out how to kill these monsters more peacefully. But yeah, that didn't work very well. So I got hurt really badly. But at least I've noticed that probably I should just use my gun instead of trying other ways to kill these monsters. So I looked around the room a little longer. And it seemed like there was nothing left in here, so I decided to get out and get into a different room. Or, to put that differently, to get in further. Whew. So since I didn't know if there is going to be any other monsters, I was crouching and, you know, acting very carefully. But then I found that radio, which told me that this is probably a safe house.
Agatha, Samuel? You guys...
Sure thing, Mia. What's up?
Something wrong in the mansion?
Actually, I just found a place here. I think it's some kind of underground base for the Order. It's connected to the basement of the mansion. There's a lot of old equipment here, including a station that I'm using to talk to you now.
Yo, Agatha, that sounds like a good place for us to stay, eh?
Maybe. As soon as you stop fucking around with that computer and help me get the shit off the van, we'll get there.
You crazy. I'm just doing my damn job, yo.
Anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to keep investigating the perimeter, and then I'll head back to the underground to talk to you guys.
Well, I'd rather prefer them to get down right now. But yeah, of course, that wouldn't be allowed in a game, so... And I found a paper of... describing something about my father, Verity. So he was managing all the agents down here. And I found a place named Unhunted One Wing. And it seemed like something, of course, related to the Unhunted One would be lying inside that place, but it was locked, so I couldn't proceed further. And apparently, this underground project that my dad was doing with other several elite agents were a really big project. As you can see, there were multiple rooms that required multiple people to investigate. And as I pressed the UV light, yep, they were connected to more places, more important places, which probably is, or are, more creepy places as well. Yep. So it was clear that I would be facing more hideous monsters from now on. Oh, and there's Callisto, Verity, and I guess that's Sophia? Maybe Sophia's Mia's mother? I have no idea, but it seems like there was some kind of love triangle situationship, right? And yes, the game started to give me more ammos, so that meant more battles were awaiting for me. And I was very hyped up for that. Which made me want to hop my dog once more. And there you go. Isn't he so cute? And I found this weird record player, probably, but it didn't seem to work yet. But since I was able to interact with this stuff, it was probably something that I would be using in my future. So I got that in mind, and yeah, proceeded further. Whew, yeah. This room was a one huge room, but there didn't seem to be any monsters in here. So I was searching very carefully without making much noises. And I came across with another document about a cursed items. Because of course, horror games have cursed items. Whew. Okay. So, yeah, of course, cursed items have strange behavior. And they have paranormal influence. Blah blah blah. Yeah, and since it was written by Callisto Besat, it was something that my father and their team were looking into? Well, honestly, at this point, I had no idea what that was. Two medikits. So since there didn't seem to be any monsters, I got brave and started running around. And noticed that I missed this cursed item when I came in. It was the cursed item that was written on the document that I saw. Um. So, in order to know, like, how should I use those items, I checked the document once more and read the notes. Maybe some high tech, maybe some of them only appear under specific conditions, blah blah blah, but nothing seemed to suggest how I should be interacting with them right now. So I had to move on. Hmm. I'm still curious how I should be using those items. And I also came across with a paper that's saying my father decided to put a lock in every strategic areas, which that I am, of course, am destined to open. So yep, I decided to get in further. And honestly, this was a hell of a big place. I was getting confused which way I was going. Another paper. Or a photo. Yeah. And there were a lot of people. Again, Callisto, my father, and other several agents. Fancy. But I mean, I get that they're the elite agents and that they couldn't solve the problem here. But where are other agents then? I mean, shouldn't Mia have came with other agents, not with her friends only? Because wouldn't more people mean more safety? But yeah. Yeah, and when I picked up this weird metal plate, I immediately noticed that it kind of looks like one of those passcode devices. So, ta-da! And probably it's for this one. So I did press the numbers and the door got opened. But I just wanted to be sure that every other door are not working so that I am fully sure that that is the direction that I should be going. And it wasn't a bad idea, because I found this note that I couldn't see the first time. And it was, yeah, a document showing some details of the cathedral. The enigma, the fear, the ending. So, yeah, it was getting creepier and creepier, and it was written by Callisto Besat again. So, yeah, there seemed to be a reason why Callisto became nuts. Probably something very, very not good has happened in the cathedral. Or in this place, just in general. And this seemed to be an office of my father. Yeah, so Verity and Sophia again, and another voice recording.
Verity. Initial mission report. Ground reconnaissance was more complicated than we had anticipated. This is no ordinary mission. We're not here just to destroy a creature, or put a stop to a cult gone mad. There is a mystery to this place. Something far greater than anything I've ever seen. It's as if everything is connected. As if all the surroundings in this place were pieces of a vast puzzle. While Callisto investigates the origin of the cult of fear in Straw Mansion, other agents have been sent to points of interest. I sent Letitia and her team to the Graveyard of Melodies, a place with a huge, luminous fissure. It seems to be the source of the mysterious song we can hear throughout the perimeter. Diogo and George were responsible for leading the team into that huge spiral castle containing a black ooze substance. How could anyone build such a massive structure in a place like this? Meanwhile, Oswald and Alan continue to carefully explore the crystal cave with their team, trying to avoid the presence of that huge bestial creature. It's dangerous, but they'll know what to do. Sophia and I believe we've already found the source of the paranormal in this place. And it's definitely not what we expected. This is a mission that needs to be carried out with caution. And we all have a part to play.
Whew, so there were 5 different agent teams dispatched to 5 different locations. And surprise, surprise, everything is connected. Whew. It is the most standard cliche horror setup in the book. I mean, let's split up and investigate the spooky places. What could go wrong? But you know what? Yep, it works. Because naturally this creates an atmosphere that is just absolute trash. I mean that in a good way. The I am terrified way. The vibes are rancid, guys. I am getting scared. Huh. But yeah, Hemi needs to go further. Oh no. Yeah, so since every doors were locked, there was only one way left. Which led to the outdoors. And I was pretty surprised to see outdoors. But I was literally in the mansion and in the underground. But anyways, yep, I had to go. And did you see that, guys? The shadow? I mean, probably it's being rendered weirdly, but I was fucking scared seeing that. Whew. I mean, I was getting quite used to the blood zombies, so I didn't get scared. But you should always approach a fight carefully, right? And so that's what I was doing. And look at that! See? That's how cautious movements work. Haha. So definitely I was getting a little bit used to the combats here. But of course, that wasn't the only monster. I was trying to use the same combat strategy. And that worked. Haha. So I was getting more assassin-like. And I was getting more powerful. But this one... this one wasn't in a good position to, you know, do a sudden ambush attack. So I was waiting for a bit, but I couldn't find a very good timing. Yeah, so I had to use a gun, of course. See? Isn't that smooth? I mean... Yeah, I'm proud of myself. Sorry, guys. Yep, and as you guys can see, I came across to this sign plate, road sign. But also, I found this monster. So I wanted to clear him out. But how could that not work? I mean... Yep. I killed the monster, but also lost quite a lot of blood. I mean, how could that bleeding just get healed by using a mere bandage? Anyways, I decided to move on to the next place, which probably is a spiral castle. And I was expecting to meet a lot of monsters, but the game was not giving me a lot of monsters yet. And this is another cursed item, I guess. A cursed plastic bottle? Because we shouldn't be using plastic bottles. The earth is dying. Is that something like that? I don't know. A new car. Yeah, so it seemed like other agents have parked here and went in, and since the cars were left... Oh, even a truck! Oh yeah, since the vehicle... Oh, tent! Okay, so... Yeah, everything is left as to how it was left, so... Yeah, it was quite clear that all those agents got killed. And this was a way leading to the Graveyard of Melodies, but I wanted to check the Spiral Castle first, so I moved to the upper direction. Yeah, and of course I found a new truck with another cursed item. Oh, how delightfully terrifying this game is. Yep. As I said, I hate this game. For real. Oh! And of course, look at that! The lighting changed into a dim dark red. And yeah, of course, that isn't a good sign, right? Holy crap. I mean, I love that the grasses are all animated and it looks great, but as I come to this place that's using a lot of grasses, the frame drop is happening, and yeah, that wasn't great. And what also wasn't great was that a monster was in a new form. It wasn't the blood zombie that I was always encountering. And they fucking seem to be stronger than the ones that I was usually facing. But I killed it. Although I got hurt a little bit. And before I get into that door that is welcoming me to come in, I just wanted to check what's in other places, but that place was locked. And what? And that gooey thing was hurting me. I wasn't only getting stuttered, but as you can see, I was getting some damage by, you know, touching it. Yeah, so definitely this was a higher tier zone than the Strachmaschinen. And why is that thing alive again? Because I got killed? Yeah, the autosave in this game sometimes are not working very great. And also that bullet, yeah, that is also sometimes very frustrating. But yeah, I managed to successfully kill it once more, and now it's the time to get in to that freaking house. Yeah, so the Spiral Castle. Yeah. This must be the castle that Yuri Strach has built, right? What's that? What's that noise? Oh my god. And a jar full of gooey. Ew, what is that? Gooey stuff? Is that a rotten flesh of someone? That's not a good sound. I mean, that is, what? That is a breathing sound of a creature. Of a huge, large fucking, where? Ew. What the fuck is happening? Ew. Am I gonna die? Is something gonna come in? I was, ooh. Yeah, I wasn't even sure if I should get out or not. Because it seemed like the monster was right in front of the door. So I sent Loopy. Sorry, Loopy, but sometimes we gotta do this. Yeah, but the monster didn't seem to be right in front of the door, so... so yeah, I got the courage and sprinted into another room where I found a document of Lex Diogo, probably another agent who was investigating this place, and yeah, it seemed like the time is working differently in an office, in a special office. Don't know where that is yet, but there seemed to be another voice recording, so let's hear that.
Alright, we're rolling. Now, let's see that arm of yours, shall we?
Knock yourself out. Hey, Oswald. I know you'll get mad, but this is important. Can you take a look at Diogo? That damn office is making my boy weirder and weirder.
You're kidding, right? You just got your ass mangled after that damned accident, and you're still more worried about your son than your own self? George, you need to watch your ass too, alright?
You know I would do anything for my son.
Hold on. I think this is it. Oh, crap. So sorry. There, it fit. Did it hurt too much?
No, not a bit. It's alright.
Quit your Rambo act, man. You nearly passed out. There, it's done. Now I won't hurt you whenever you need to take your arm off to do your research.
It's not really for my research. I mostly use it to remember how to get into my office anyway. I guess that age is finally catching up with me. But at least that gave you a good excuse to come and see me, right? It's been so long since I've seen anyone outside this castle. It actually feels like it's been years. It's hard to tell in here.
I know, right? I see. In the cave, it's been a while since we last saw pretty much anything.
Okay, so everything seems to be very mysterious instead of spooky now.
I hear you. You scared me.
My bad, I was trying to talk to you. It's just to let you know that we're staying here in the Order's old base, in the underground, okay? We can still talk on the radio, but if you want to, you can just come down here. In fact, Agatha wanted to show you something. When you get back, you should talk to her.
Sure thing, Sam. I'll drop by later.
Okay, so they moved into the underground place. So I don't need to go all the way up to that parking spot in order to meet them in person. That's good. But that doesn't mean that I can get out of here just yet, so... I need to get out first. Yep, so this place is covered with this gooey stuff. And what is this sound? Shit! Of course it's another monster. Fucking hell. I mean, is that getting damage? I mean, if you aren't close enough, then the monster doesn't seem to be getting a damage by the gunshot. I mean, it's a gun. Isn't that supposed to be, like, you know, getting through thoroughly? I hear the sound of another monster. Oh, yeah, but it turns out there's no monster here, so probably it's in the next room. Another cursed item. It seems like all the items that I'm finding in this place is happening to be a cursed item. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, okay. Okay. I cleared that one. Oh, what? What the fuck? There's no way that I'm fighting that stuff. I mean, there's no way that I can get that thing down. But I don't think I can fight that one, right? Probably this thing? Oh, I think I lured him off. Oh shit! Oh no! Did I get that much damage? Already? Oh. Yeah, so I don't think I can, you know, kill that huge monster, and that's probably why that bell, the giant bell, is there. And also I think these creatures hear the gunshot too. I mean, why is this game getting worse. Broken arm. With some triangles. I guess this is another hint to another door. But I'm not sure what that door is yet. Quite yet. Is that supposed to be a 3x4? A 4x3 pad? Or... Okay, not sure yet, so leave this up here. That's not a good sound. Fucking hell. Oh yeah. Wait. Don't tell me I need to fight these two Oh no, I'm definitely not fighting that one. What the fuck? Oh no. Did you guys see that? Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, I'll end up the third episode here, cause... Oh my god, that has used all my energy. Oh god. Yeah, so see you guys in the next episode, and... I don't even know if I should continue this. Well, bye, and see you next time.